What's up, guys? In today's video I'm going to be making a rear reflector for a Porsche that goes in between the two tail lights. They are about $800 brand new, so that kind of defeats the purpose of building a cheap car if you're going to spend that much on one piece. So I'm going to go ahead and try and make it. I think I can from the pictures I've seen. It looks very simple. I'm pretty sure I can make it out of this red Lex sand. We're going to find out. I know I got to heat it up with a torch because it just has a gradual bend in it, but it should be fun. Worst come to worst, something will break and we'll laugh. The really good news is I have a ton of this. I only need a 3-inch strip by 36. It's already 36 inches. So I essentially have about 10 different 3-inch strips I can break. So if I make one good out of the 10, it's a success. Let's start cutting some shit up. Okay, well, we learned something. You can't let this hang because it'll have too much weight on itself. Son of a bitch. I just broke this second one too. I just cracked the second one. I was so worried about this cut over here. It was flapping behind me. Son of a bitch. Alright. Let's try this again for the third time. One thing weird about Lexan or plexiglass or whatever you got, whichever side you heat it, it curves the opposite way. So you would think, you know, if I'm holding it flat, it's just gonna, when I get it hot, it's gonna get wet or it's gonna get soft and it's gonna want to fall. Well, that's the opposite. See, it's actually curving up. How weird is that? So whichever way you want it to curve, you actually heat that side, not the opposite side. I want mine to curve against the car. I actually need to put it on the car and then just slowly heat it up and let it push against it. It's going to naturally push against it because, like I said, it goes up when it gets... That's crazy to me still, but that's how we got to do it. If you've been watching, this is the third one, so I'm a little nervous. Look at it jump against it. That is so crazy. I can push against it and not have any stress on it. Because as we've seen on the couple I've broke, they don't like stress. Oh, I think I just broke it. Oh, I did break it. No. Oh, I screwed that one in. I screwed that one in and it broke. it cracked when I was doing the screws. Even though they're self-tapping screws, which plastic, you know, you can't just run a screw in it, you have to drill it. Well, I use self-tapping screws. It wasn't the drill that broke it, it was still under pressure because I didn't heat it up enough, I guess. So, this is my third failure. There's my first, my second, my third. We're going to go for number 4. Luckily, number 4, I know exactly where I need to drill my holes. I know exactly where I need to put my heat. So, hopefully it works out. Let's give it a shot. God damn, I fucked one up again. Why is that off so much? Oh, that's hot. Ooh, that's real hot. I can't get a clamp on it before it's hot. Oh, come on, let's go easy. This is where we broke it last time. Come on, baby. All right. Whoo, one side down. Look at it suck. Look at it suck right against it. Look. That's just from the heat. It pulled right against it. Alright, let's heat it up one more time and lock in the shape. I got a Porsche sticker for the centerpiece, for our center tail light piece. This was very expensive. I think this was 80 bucks. So I really don't want to mess it up when I'm putting it on here. So I'm going to take a little bit of extra time and damn light's too dark back here. Let's try this. There we go. Sweet. I hope this helped you guys out if you're wanting to try and make your own tail lights, or you have a lens that's kind of rare and you can't find, like in my case. You can really bend that plexiglass in almost any shape. You just got to kind of take it easy while you're heating it. But thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all that shit they tell you to do at the end of videos. And check out some more of my other videos. Peace.